Well, hello there, my dear user. Yo, the trail, the trail. I urge you, I insist you get on the trail. I insist you go for a goddamn walk into the woods, into the bushes, like my honey baby would say. You may meet some people. They're nice people. Sir Cigar, how are you? You look so nice, man. Mashallah. Yo, just keep it real, uncle. Go bikers, go bikers, go bikers! Go! Yo, so yeah, the nice trail people. Sarsi car, take care of. So now, you see what it's like. Yo, happy, smiling people. Which path should I take? It's like Robert. Hey, children, quiet! I'm making a YouTube video. Come on, guys, gotta make a living. Hey, children everywhere. Why aren't y'all in school? Hey. So now, Robert. What's this guy's name? Anyway, look at this thing. Robert Frost. Robert Frost, right, user? What do you think of this? You'd be like, wow, it's amazing. He's an artist. He's a goddamn fartist. Fart. Free art. Okay? Dollarama. $60 of stuff. I say to the girl at the counter, yo, how much you think all this stuff is? And I'm like, you just chopped the thing in half. I'm like, $130? That's what came to mind. And I was like, bam. $63 and some cents. The girl was like, do 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 do. Yo, biker, do it, man. You meet all kinds of people on the trail, right? It's like when you go snowboarding, you meet all kinds of people, and they're all in it. You're gonna meet people who are healthy and all that. Yo, you want to meet people, go on a trail. This kind of thing. It's like back in the day, you buy a dog. Children, why are you not in school? Sorry about this. Hey, Deadpool, my man, my man. Stay close to your guardian, all right, guys? There's crocodiles and other things like vampire bats. You don't want to mess with a vampire bat, bro. That little guy? Yo, keep an eye on this little guy, right? All right, yeah. Well, so now he's a fartist, free art. Now this thing right here. This, yo, it's like a proof of God. This thing. Everything's a proof of God. Okay, so don't get started. Go bikers! So now, when someone sees this thing, the first thing that comes to mind, go bikers, go, 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 bikers. All right, so now the first thing that comes to mind is that, yo, somebody did this. This piece of plastic just didn't fly through the air, and yo, so you're walking through the woods, you see this, and immediately, if you smoke weed, you're like, yo, it's weed, right? Like, so this thing right here, I don't smoke weed anymore. I'm trying to quit, like this kind of thing. I've been trying to quit for 10 years. You may or may not know I'm bipolar. That's why I do this crazy shit. I got two personalities. I'm sorry. That's what it is. I got my angel and I got my fucking demon, guys. And there's airplanes flying overhead. Guys, basically, you may see it. I'll probably miss, but airplanes fly overhead. Guys, there it goes. I can hear it go. Anyway, Brampton Airport, like Pearson Airport. I mean, not Brampton Airport, but yo, if they called it Brampton Airport, nobody would fly into that thing. Guys, get out, okay? Get outdoors. Go exploring. Explore Toronto. Explore Ontario. Explore your world. Explore the options. I haven't been on this trail. Like, I see people coming down here, and I'm thinking about the kinds of people that. It's like Robert Frost and the path less traveled. What a beautiful poem. He's like, I'm going through the woods. The thing is rhyming and all this stuff. It's not even in old, obscure English. I'm walking through the woods, and then, yo, he's huffing it. He's a goddamn soldier. He needs to get somewhere. And the choice of what trail to take is very important. It leads to a completely different outcome, completely different future. It's like this movie with Gwyneth Paltrow. This is the second time I called out this lady today. She's amazing. Don't denigrate her in your mind because she is Tony Stark's EA. Don't be silly. The movie demonstrates how much power an executive assistant has. If there are any girls watching this, you're allowed to like. The video. I was gonna say movie. I mean, it's basically the same thing, right? It's a movie. It's a movie. If I mean, nowadays, whatever you're into, you can do. You can do whatever you're into. Don't think, am I going to get rich? Am I going to get famous? Okay, so Robert Frost. Okay, now there's this trail, there's that trail, there's this stuff here. There's my favorite, which goes right through there. Like apart from the torrent of mosquitoes, you go right through. There comes another plane. I use her. So you go right through the forest, and there's a racetrack up there. Then there's the goddamn mall. My favorite, right? The fun fair. There goes the plane, guys. Right? So now, different outcomes. You go down this path, different reality. Gwyneth Paltrow, Sliding Doors is the name of the movie. Guys, if there's any girls watching this, the best job, I believe, a woman like who has, if you don't have a degree and you don't want to go to school and it's like stupid crap, and you see people who come out of school and you're like, yo, this is total crap. Like these people are idiots and they don't know anything and blah blah blah, whatever. Like, yo, just become a secretary slash administrative assistant. The EA, little tip, little secret. Nobody talks about this. I talk to these people. I know better. My boss used to tell me about these people. I know better. My boss at CompuWare. This is how CompuWare, like the Fortune 500 company based in Detroit. Yo, do it! My man! Keep it real, sir. 60s are back, sir. Like the hair, sir. Yo, that guy, you see that guy? Anyway, guys, 60s are back, but really, it's the 80s. The 80s are the new 60s. Guys, trail less traveled, go out, do stuff. As far as the girls, I'm sorry. Girls hit on me, and I get in big trouble, like fucking fights, and HR is now calling me because some girl said something, and it's like, fuck, what now? What do I do? What do I say in order to, oh God, I just spat on the bench. Just watch where you spit. I'm trying to teach myself this. Watch where you spit. I'd advise you wait until it's COVID. No, he says until it's over. And then you got hit, and you should have known better. All right, so like too much stuff. Possessions possess you guys. Random side note. On a random side note, possessions possess you. How? Because you have to think about them. Now, uh, as far as the girls go, girls, I gotta talk to people who listen. I'm not trying to amass a following of like female like teeny boppers or some goddamn thing. Yo, if you come near me, you'll be like, sorry you did. Like I'll just like slam you with something like, hey, you're not gonna attract optimal mate flashing your hooters. Every single day that I go outside, same thing. Some weird vibe or something that takes place. I see one beautiful girl get on the subway, and in a split second she's looking at where to sit. It seems to me she sees me, like she registers me, and she sits down close by, and it's like, shit, now what? And then second one, and it's like doo 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 doo. Guys, I get the feeling that your audience creates you just like you create your audience. It's a very hard thing. I don't want to talk about it. I wanted to talk about something else. I do the same thing, guys, because I smoke weed or I'm creative or I don't know what it is. As far as creativity is concerned, you're creative. You're just as creative. Thoughts coming to you from where? Like from the void. Where they like? I don't know. Like when I say the void, it's like, yo, you want to avoid confusing people, but you want to kind of point them towards some conclusion that is beneficial for them. In any case, girls, part A, you can pick up any guy. Okay, again, any girl can pick up any guy. Again, any girl who does one thing can pick up any guy. What is that one thing? Be beautiful. You are beautiful already. Okay, dress nice. You dress nice already. Okay, take care of yourself. You do this. You're a girl. That's what girls do. All you got to do is smile. Show them your teeth. Show them your teeth. You don't feel like smiling? Just show them your teeth. I say this to sales guys as well and girls. Show them your teeth. You do this, people smile. Watch. You're on YouTube soon. Sorry, sir. I'm just being like what I'm being, right? Yo, I didn't work out too well. That's what happens, right? Users, so like you take a shot. You take a shot. You got to expose yourself. You got to be vulnerable. I'm not talking about literally. Okay, now you got to put yourself out there. In the beginning, it feels like, oh my lord, it's the end of the world. By the way, they say when you sell and sell and sell and sell and sell and call and call and call and call and talk and talk and talk and yo, you got to reach out. You got to keep reaching out. You got to keep. Yo, they say this is what they say. They say that you lose the fear of contacting people. You lose the fear of rejection. Guys, you do not lose any goddamn thing. If you work out, the weight is always heavy, and your freaking focus is to make it heavier each time, and there's no limit. Bruce Lee said this thing. He said, yo, okay. This is what he said. I'm paraphrasing it. It's like a paragraph. It used to be on my email signature. He's like, in life, okay, there are plateaus. Okay, you go up, you plateau. You mustn't stay there. You have to keep going up and up and up. There's no limit. And if you accept a limit, Bruce Lee, that guy, Bruce Lee is pretty adamant about this thing, guys. If you accept a limitation in any given area of your life, it will seep into every other area of your life. That's it. You lose. You lose. You become mediocre. You need to constantly seek improvement. One of our holy imams, peace be upon them all, from the family of Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family, guys. I'm a Shia. My wife, guys, is Cristiana, Bogotana, Real, no como aquí. My wife is the most holy person I know. My wife basically makes me feel dirty, makes me feel stupid, makes me feel like that's what your better half should do. Like a woman, at least, this is what I think. A woman should give you a goal in as much as a guy. My wife explained this to me. I got it on a goddamn YouTube video. YouTube.com/Zaidiboy. Zaidiboy. I don't know how you're gonna find it. Like you, yo, I think I got a playlist. Yo, bikers, you guys are terrorizing the trail walkers. You guys are way too. Hey, you're on YouTube now, guy. You're way too fast. And this one, hey, you're straggler. Drink some more water, miss. Please. Please. Nigga, please. Okay, so this is silly, but this is what happens. You see, I didn't think for a second. That's what you got to do. You just got to put yourself out there with no reservations. Just bang. And then eat it. Because you're going to, guys, it's like this. The good balances out the bad. That's it. Life is a straight line. You have a wonderful childhood, and then you're sucking eggs for 10 years. It's like that. Or you have a terrible childhood, and here comes another plane. There's train watching, and then there's plane watching. Yo, city in a park, eh? Toronto, there's the city. It's amazing. Toronto is amazing. I mean, the only thing Toronto doesn't have is mountains. Guys, executive assistant will eat your face while her boss is at lunch. She controls this guy's calendar. What guy? Any guy who has any kind of authority, okay, that guy needs a lady to take care of him, his schedule, his goddamn clothes at the cleaners, his goddamn trip. I'm trying to get my wife to help me this way. She doesn't give a hoot. She's got like all kinds of stuff on her plate. She just bought a new car, okay, and insurance and all. She has problems like beyond my little world of painting and being silly, right, and bothering people. Ha 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 ha. All right, whatever. I'm gonna buy a motorbike. I really am. I'm been talking about it, and I urge you to pay attention to what you say and less to what others say. What you say happens. I'm done. Okay. my quote from the family of Muhammad was like this today: a person that gets involved or absorbed in anything other than self improvement, improving themselves, it's called in the Quran tazakkay nafs. Tazakkay nafs, something like this. Nafs means yourself, your soul, the you, like whatever that is, like God knows, because there's multiple yous according to the Quran as well. There's multiple nafses. There's nafse mutmainna, which is the soul that is chilled, like enlightened, I suppose. Mutmain means content. The self that is basically at peace in a sense of equanimity. It's a Buddhist term. It means that you accept what is. You accept this thing. Now, I used to say something like this. I used to say, you need to accept what is, and then maybe one day you will learn to love it. The starting point is you need to and must accept what is. That's called contentment. It's called equanimity. In Islam, I'm a Muslim. Again, my wife's a Christian. I'm not trying to preach. I'm trying to get you to do something. I want you to just prosper, flourish, grow, right? Get stuff done, like make a difference, like do something, right? When you do something, regardless of the outcome, the thing is fulfilling. The work is the reward, right? So now I'm finishing off. Like, this is the thing. Like, I make these videos and they go into like an hour long. Um, you need to have purpose. When you have purpose, your life has meaning. If you do not have that, again, I urge you to come out to nature. This is called you will get enlightened. This is called you will meet people. This is called you break the day-to-day associations of all the stuff that you're going through, right? I want to get rid of my hair, eh? I want to shave it off. I'm just done with it. Like, that's like turning white and stuff like this. And it's like, it's just a bother, right? I just want to get rid of it. So now, guys, I'm trying to wrap up here. Executive assistant. First of all, girls, if there are any, you can just smile at any guy and then say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. I don't want to sound sexist. I'm implying that you have nothing to say. Okay? Smile and shut up. Smile and shut the fuck up. Smile and silence. SS. Right? Like the goddamn Nazis. All right? Waffen SS. Fucking Nazis. Like this fucking guy, Heinrich Himmler. This fucking guy was the Jew killer. Heinrich fucking Himmler. Goebbels hated Jews. Curse. Curse all evil people. Heinrich Himmler literally gives speeches that you can see on YouTube. And this effing guy says, literally, you see these little children that just walked by? Can you imagine taking one of these little beautiful babies and walking this little kid into a gas chamber? Babies in ovens, guys. Very, very harsh. So now, life balances itself out. You've got ups and downs, and you will always have ups and downs. Today is just like yesterday, and it's going to be similar days are going to follow. One of these days, you're going to die. You're going to be gone. You should, like the man said, learn like you're going to live forever. Live like you're going to die tomorrow. Guys, I got to go. I want to wrap up and finish like what I'm saying, though. Like, this is the thing. This is the problem that I have, is that I can't shut up because like there's always more. Executive assistant. Yo, biker, do it. Oh, wrong direction, eh? You guys are like stalking me now, right? Nice hair, miss. Sorry about this. You're on YouTube, though. You're going there, hopefully. Yo, Detroit, right? Detroit. CompuWare, right? CompuWare is based in Detroit. And they teach you as follows. They say that the executive assistant, I got fired because I didn't pay attention. And of course, karma is real. I'd never had problems with EAs before. Like, that's what it is. That's their job. In traditional sales, they're called, gatekeeper. Oh, beware the gatekeeper. Avoid the gatekeeper. Oh, voodoo magic spells. Oh, she's going to shut you down. Yo, she's a lady doing her job, all right? She's your ally. She's like this sweet lady. She wants her company to succeed. She wants her guy, like whoever she's working for, to be successful, right? So if you actually have a legitimate project and you're working on something, yo, she's gonna facilitate this thing. She's gonna help you close deals. Executive assistant is like a secret doorway to infinity in as much as the day-to-day world of working is concerned. You don't need a degree. I mean, like you again, like HR is generally women, and marketing, a lot of marketing is women too. I'm talking from experience. You don't need a degree. You start as an administrative assistant slash secretary, work your way up to EA. You hold the keys to the goddamn kingdom. You are booking this guy's calendar, and so if you have an EA in your back pocket and the guy trusts her and you can legitimize what you're talking about, yo, she might even ask the guy, well, listen, this guy called and he's called again and he sent this email. Have you read this email? This kind of thing. Don't expect to call and it's like you're smashing a home run, like right out the gates, okay? Two-pronged approach. I talk about this and I live by it and I swear by it. If a guy does not have a phone number, I don't have his phone number, like I don't call the guy. If a guy doesn't have email address, guy, girl, whatever, like if I don't have a prospects there, you can confuse this thing as much as you like. Split hairs. Suspect, then prospect, then customer. Suspect is any freaking person who basically, apparently, he's a VP of IT at a certain company, certain size, they do a certain thing, or they have a certain infrastructure, and good chance they're a fit for what you're doing, or maybe a fit, or they may be at least interested in what you're talking about. Guys, that's suspect. So you create a list of these things, these guys, these suspect. They're things. They're numbers or names on a spreadsheet, right? So now this is your list of suspects, like the usual suspects, right? I saw this thing recently and I was pretty impressed actually. First time around, I wasn't too impressed. I was like, yo, this is crap. I'll be honest with you. Like Kevin Spacey may be a nice guy, maybe not because of this Me Too shit. I don't know. Like who's to say, right? I don't appreciate him as an actor. He's like winning Oscars and this kind of stuff. Anyway, I don't really care about any of this. I'm gonna ramble and just go around in circles. But we come back to Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, Sliding Doors is the movie. Now it's amazing and it's mind blowing, like everything else in life, right? So proof of God, that piece of plastic, it didn't happen by itself. This amazing universe, me talking to you, the Quran says that exactly. It's the truth, just as you talking to each other. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes all the sense in the world. So now, Gwyneth Paltrow gets on a certain subway, and in a parallel scene in the movie, she misses that train. And then the movie branches into two parallel lives. What happens if she got on the train, and what happens if she didn't? Yo, and it's like people say that there are infinite parallel universes, infinite parallel realities. There can only be one infinite. You understand this thing? Like, how can the universe have existed forever? I have a whole playlist of atheist stuff on like hundreds of videos, including a lot of atheist stuff on uh, my original YouTube channel. This thing right here, this is just a new project. This channel that you're visiting, a rational Muslim. My intention was to create content on Islam. So I'm back to what I was doing before. So if you're watching this far, it's only been like 24 minutes. People actually watch this stuff and they're like, yo, I'm sorry to say I have fans. You may be surprised by this, but get online and sell something, do something, blog, reach out to people. Okay. If you want more friends on Facebook, for example, just this is, I'm a marketer. This is just data. It's just numbers. It's like that list of prospects. You just call them all, email them all, touch base with them all, preferably two at once, email plus phone. People who actually bite become prospects. Prospect means that you talk to the guy, he's interested, like the door is open, and from there, like you're thinning the herd. You got infinite number of prospects. You've got a set number of infinite number of suspects, which is the world at large, or everyone that fits this criteria of yours. You business fit, and you have a solution for them, etc. Here comes a plane! Yay, guys! I gotta go. Right, I gotta go real soon. Where's your guardian? What are you doing walking around here? Is that your mom? Stay with her. Where are you going? You shouldn't be riding around by yourself. Where is your mom or dad? Is that your dad? Yo, get over there. Don't go away from him. It's not funny. Go over there right now. Stay with your son, all right, man? All right, I'm done here. I gotta go, okay? Parallel universes, this kind of stuff. Good boy, thank you. All right, so I mean, I don't know what to say. I used to get into bad fights over stuff like that. But I'm not gonna have some kid just wandering around in the bushes. Yo, do it, man. Oh Lord. Yo, so yeah, like that guy. You see that guy? Who knows? Who knows? That guy and that kid, like who knows? Like God save us. God save us. Gwyneth Paltrow, great movie. Executive assistant, most powerful role in the workaday world. There's nothing more powerful. Chairman of the board, whatever. Like suck an egg. I don't know what to tell you. So now you're thinning the herd. You're thinning the herd. It's numbers. Pythagoras said everything is numbers. Everything is numbers. You want to date someone? Keep talking. Keep talking. She's gonna slap you. You think someone's gonna slap you for saying she has nice clothes or what? Like, don't be an idiot. Like, say something. Okay, so girls, you need to just smile at a guy. Any guy can fall in love with you. If you're a girl, any guy, you smile at this guy. That's it. Every time you see him, you smile at him. You don't say anything. This is the beauty of it. The guy will think that you like him, and if that's the case, this is great. By the way, it's like almost like magic. As soon as the guy like okay, the way a guy's brain works is when you smile at a man, he thinks that you like him. This is how guys are programmed, or this is how stupid they are. God is great, and I don't know why it is that men are like this. Is it human nature? Is it human habit? Like this album by Jewel. What a great line. Like human nature is more often than not human habit. You got to work on improving yourself. You got to work on yourself. By the way, this 21 day stuff is nonsense. You can't form a new habit in 21 days. There's no such thing as free. Like, yo, I'll be honest with you. I do believe in free lunches. You're here, right? In this life, you didn't ask for this. You got all this stuff for free, right? It's all free, right? So, what to say of the rest of it? Anyway, so anyway. Now, guys, you have 30 seconds to contact a girl that you see, in a sense of you get on a bus, you see some girl, or you sit down and then some girl comes sits near you and she looks at you, or there's something that happens. You know what I'm talking about? I refer you to the book The Game by Neil Strauss, like the composer, the German composer. Neil Strauss is the real deal. He would be another guy that I might want to be. He writes for Rolling Stones and this kind of thing. Yo, they send him like on an assignment to hang out with Britney Spears, and he's the kind of guy that she opens up to, and he's like, whoa. And of course, with power comes responsibility. The guy's very careful about whatever. He mentions Courtney Love in this book, the ex, or the like the partner of Kurt Cobain. Rest in peace, right? Courtney Love, like I'll just say it. It's in the book. Yo, they're all living in this house. The game is about pickup artists, how to pick up women. You got 30 seconds to talk to the girl. Anything that comes out of your mouth, I'm going to add, is okay. In sales, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You go to some girl and you're like, blah, 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 blah. Whatever comes out of your mouth. She's like, wow, how cute, right? This kind of thing. Or you show up and you have a shark skin suit on. You got a crocodile leather wallet, this kind of crap. Yo, you got Gucci loafers on and this kind of crap. Guys, if she's the wrong girl, you're gonna lose. You know this, right? She doesn't like you, her friends don't like you, she thinks you smell or you don't smell enough or some goddamn thing. Guys, you should have zero tolerance for BS. You don't have time for this stuff. Right? Just say something to the girl and get on with it. If you pat a dog, it will wag its tail. And if it growls, you leave it alone. If you growl at it, it'll growl back. You know, there's ways of looking at this. Like my wife says, "Yo soy como una perrita." I'm like a dog. I'm like, yo, what? Yo, if you pat my head, my tail will wag. But if you bark, I'll bark back. Guys, you got 30 seconds. You got to say something to this girl. Guys, dress nice. Guys, shave. Guys, like I got hairy ears and a hairy nose and I got a little pair of scissors. You don't need to get really fancy. Just get the job done. I used to have a trimmer. I used to have a nose trimmer. Whatever. Just get the thing done. See you later, all right?